let's try to solve another three different fractions. Let's add and subtract three different fractions using two different techniques. Let's take a look. All right, so let's look at 3/8 minus 3/4 plus 1/3. We have 3/8 minus 3/4 plus 1/3. Again, the most important thing is a least common denominator. And what we are not doing is we are not just taking all of the denominators individually and multiplying them together. That does not give you a least common denominator. It gives you a common denominator, but not a lowest common denominator. Let's take a look at this problem. Let's start with the largest number, which is an 8. And let's ask ourselves, can 4 go into 8 evenly? And it can. 4 can go into 8 evenly. However, the 3 can't go into 8 evenly. So 8 is not the lowest common denominator. Let's increment the 8 to 16. Can 4 go into 16 evenly? Yes, it can. However, this 3 cannot go into 16 evenly. So you go from 8 to 16 to 24. You ask yourself, can 4 go into 24 evenly? And it can. And you also ask yourself, can 3 go into 24 evenly? And it can. If our students struggle with timetables, they won't be able to tell us if the 4 went into 24 and if the 3 went into 24. Timetables are the backbone of what we're doing. And if we struggle with timetables, if we don't assist our students and our children with their timetables, everything I'm talking about will be foreign. It will be very difficult. And it doesn't have to be. We need to practice these timetables. Let's take a look at this problem. So 24 is our lowest common denominator. 24 is our lowest common denominator. We had to multiply 8 times the 24, 8 times the 3 to get 24, so you have to multiply the 1 by 8. We had to multiply this 4 by 6 to get 24, so we have to multiply this 3 by 6 to get 18. And then we have to multiply this 8 by 3 to get 24, so we have to multiply this 3 by 3 to get 9. So what we end up with here is 9 minus 8, which is a negative 9. 9 minus 8 is a negative 9, plus 9 is plus 8, is a negative 1 over 24. That is our answer to this problem. Next caller. Caller, good evening. How can I help you?
Yes. When you did the problem, I was working with you on there, and actually my family members were helping me with it, and I got 17 over 24.
Oh, for the last problem we just did?
Yes.
Okay, what was it? Remind me of the problem one more time. Was it 4?
3/8 minus 3/4 plus 1/3.
Minus. Now, do you prefer using the horizontal technique or the vertical technique? Which do you prefer?
Yeah, the horizontal. I did horizontal.
Horizontal. Turn your television down for me, okay? We're going to talk through the telephone. Turn your television down for me. So
okay.
let's solve this problem using the horizontal technique. All right. So we have 3/8 minus 3/4.
Okay.
Plus 1/3, right?
Yes.
All right. So let's take a look at it. Tell me what you did, okay? Let's multiply all that. What did we multiply all that by?
Okay. You have to, well, actually I did another way. I drew a line underneath, under the problem.
Okay.
And then you do the 8 times, and then the 8 times 3 equals 24.
Okay, let's multiply by the 1 that we had said. And now we multiply
and put the 24 under here, the problem.
All right, so we have 3/8 times 24. What's 3/8 times 24?
24. Oh, it's 9.
All right, so that cross cancels. Very good. That becomes a 1. That becomes a 3. You're left with 9. And we have minus. Do you have a minus there?
Right. And 9 minus.
And let's.
I got 18 next.
Okay, so let's multiply the 3/4 times the 24. The 4 and the 24 cross cancel. That becomes a 6. And you have the 18. That's correct. And then you have the plus. Now let's multiply the 24 times 1/3. Let's do that right here.
My next one after 18, I got 8.
All right, so we have 1/3 times 24. And very good. You have 8. And that's all over 24. Okay? Isn't that right? So what's 9 minus 18?
9 is 9.
If you have $9 and someone takes 18 away.
Oh, okay. So you guys are using negative.
Yeah, we haven't really introduced negatives. I probably should have emphasized that a little bit more than I did. But you're going to end up with a -9. Are you okay with that, caller?
Yes.
Okay, so you end up, let's take a look at that problem one more time. You end up with a -9 plus 8 over 24. And what's -9 plus 8?
Okay, yes, I see it now.
Okay, so you end up with a -1 over 24, okay?
Okay, all right. Thank you so much.
No, thank you for watching.
All right, goodbye.
All right, goodbye. Let's